Labor Day is a holiday created to celebrate the achievements of workers' unions. And lately, it does seem like the labor movement is having newfound success, forming several unions at places like Amazon and Starbucks. But is that success reflected in the data? Casey Decker verifies.
Leading up to Labor Day, many pro-union groups and politicians were posting about unions, claiming support for them is at historic highs. They're referring to a recent Gallup poll, which shows 71% of Americans approve of labor unions. It's the highest percentage since 1965. But is that support for unions translating into an increase in actual union membership? Let's verify. Our sources, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Harvard Business School, and Nelson Lichtenstein, a labor historian at UC Santa Barbara. Since 1983, the Bureau of Labor Statistics has tracked what percentage of American workers are in a union. And in 2021, it was 10.3%. That's actually an all-time low. It did slightly increase in 2020, but that was because when COVID hit and layoffs ensued, they disproportionately affected non-union workers, whereas a higher percentage of unionized workers kept their jobs. When the recovery began and non-union workers returned, the percentage went back down. Harvard has data going back even further, which shows a membership peak of more than 30% in the early 60s, but it's been steadily declining ever since. So we can verify, no, an increase in support for unions has not translated into an increase in union membership. Labor historian Nelson Lichtenstein says that's not surprising.
There is no correlation between popular support for unionism and the actual growth of unions.
He says in the mid-20th century, it was generally accepted that the preeminent industries of the time, like automaking, were almost entirely unionized. But over time, membership declined for a variety of reasons. And now in today's biggest industries like tech, there's no cultural expectation of organized labor. That is changing in some sectors, though, where unions have formed at companies like Starbucks and Amazon. But whether that movement will spread further and increase overall union membership for the long haul remains to be seen. With your Verify, I'm Casey Decker.
Now, if you have something you want us to verify, send us a message to our email, verify@12newsnow.com, or hit us up on one of our social media accounts.